Okay. So I'm going to quickly start a new game just so I can get... Yeah, new game achievement. Open my MS Paint. Activate this. Hold space to skip because I've seen this all before. Yada yada blah blah blah. So. Five. 6. Seven. 8, and then 9 for this. So Red Berry worked on him, blah blah blah. We're not allowed through because we don't have the Chrono Pass, so we just stay down here. Hello there! Morthus, you really think you can outdo your Red Lizard? Red Lizard is sleeping. Red berries make the Red Lizard fall asleep in one turn. Red berries won't affect me. I am the Guardian. Here lies Guardian Cameron.
So Guardian
1921 to 1305. Alright, cool.
that was loop 1.
Yeah, I'm going to reset and do a whole new game. Once we
Oh,
have,
you're
like,
trying to
the
get
information.
You're trying to
But
just get another. Okay.
I want to get the information and also get some achievements. So now I can lock this. Even though I don't necessarily need to. So what I want to do is grab the blue key and lock that. In order to get the illuminated staff, you need to have the blue key be locked. But also this mentions the green memo, and the green memo is just up here, but you need the sword to read it, or else run around this. Just to tell you that there is a shortcut in that room that I have been using, since I had already read the memo. Alright, so the key is now locked. So now we can get into that final room, like, a little bit sooner, but it doesn't matter. And now is when we actually have to use this shortcut to grab this chair to bring up into this room. To get the monk staff. You might think we should lock the monk staff. No. We still need this blue key. This code is 1991. You can see it on some statues around. We want to go right. And then up. 8. Then use the blue key to go up here. And this is how we get the illuminated monk staff. And of course the illuminated monk staff is what shows us. Yeah, let's do it. Unlock that, just to show off. But this is what tells us about this shortcut. And that ends the demo. So ideally, like, the first route, you do this. So... yeah, you could totally go that way. No, right? Because I still have to fall into lava, and I want to find Mordred's name. I was curious about that.
You want to find Mordred's name?
Well, Mordred the demon, I need to find, like, his grave.
Oh, grave.
Yeah, to find the name, to find what letter is for that. The proper way of doing it, but also I still, anyway, need the achievement of falling into lava. Which I can most easily get over here. Oh no, I died!
I gotta say, I just love that reveal just in that final sequence. I've been able to teleport in here 196 loops ago, or whatever the number was.
197, you were close.
Yeah, it's just like...
So, like, yeah. So, end the game without any help, which I should be easy to do. Find the blue code, which I should already have, but I wasn't keeping track properly. Get the good ending, yeah. Give the big sword to a lizard, and the son sees his mother. I have no idea how to do either of those. Frankly, what I should have done is kept the save where I had the hourglass, so I'd have more time. Okay, I think I know how to do that one, though. So the son sees his mother. Okay, let's just run in and grab the demon's name. Everything is going to be fine here. We really don't need this staff anymore. More Thas. Okay, not the demon. Someone else. Might be the demon. That could be the knight. Okay, so if I look at... so this is it's also an A. So now I just want to leave this area. I have a T that fits in here somewhere or other. So the corner shot of the cemetery is something that you actually do need. Illuminated monk staff just leads you actually quite a ways down. We got
Morthas is the demon.
Morthas is the demon. Okay. So the knight would then be the A. So MA7 T5. So what I need is the son sees his mother. Actually, wait, no.
Promotion. Big sword to a lizard.
Yeah, and give the big sword to a lizard. No, this wasn't the ghost lantern. Oh, the knight, Garen. Yeah, MA7T5. Right, this just leads to the desert. I don't need the desert. I wanted the lamp. Yes. Yes, I want the lamp. How do I get the lamp? I need the red, so I need the teddy. I don't think I need any items to get it. So I can just leave. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I've just looked a little thing up. When you got the ending thing, there was the hint that I was saying that you had missed. You must know when to drop something to gain something else. That's what the message was.
Yeah, I've already read that hint.
Yeah, it's hinting that you have to drop your current save in order to start a new one to get the true ending. That's what it's referring to.
Yeah, I did see the thing that says, oh, you must learn when to drop something to get something else.
Okay.
Unlock and lock the Qualitoy. It is neat that there's like this code that's like the entire game long that you have to find in order to do the speed run, and that the speed run is like intended strategy. Okay, so and that is Margaret. Nicholas the koala. Like that. Summoning. And right, no, just leave. So I need oh. So I can't interact with him unless I do this. So I can't interact with him. But if we clear out the green, then he'll just immediately leave. So we have to do this without clearing out the green. There's probably a reason why this is the least achieved achievement. Okay, okay. Lock that. Okay. So... I found the way to do it, but I don't like it. And part of why I don't like it is we have to go back here. Gosh, this would have been so much easier if I had just gone for this before getting the bad ending. But whatever. Okay, so what I want here, don't want that, don't. I want this. No, because I don't need that, I need that, right? No, 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 no. I know this, I know this. Come on, you're coming with me. I got you. I got the ancient lock. Okay, what do I need now? I need... Oh, no. I do, don't I? Shoot. Okay. I need the jar again. And you know what it means when I need the jar? It means I have to go and do a lot of other stuff.
Got the blue fish.
So I have to open up the desert so the boy can see his mother. Unlock drop. The shot of the desert. Lock that. And leave. And leave. I need to go steal one of the red plants. Run into here. Reset again. Run up here. Take this. To do this. See, when I first got that hint of you have to remember to drop something to get something else, I thought it was the you have to drop the Chrono Sands to get access to areas, because you first see that hint in the room you get the first Chrono Sand in. Die! Seriously, you can't get big swords from any of these red guys other than, like, the first one?
Yeah, you probably need to do that particular achievement basically right at the start.
I mean, I can always just run back to that one. Wait, do I? I don't think I even need this. I'm grabbing it anyway, but I don't think I need it. I totally saved on this, right? Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so... as I recall, it was red up.
Yellow square up.
Square up.
Nothing up. And then red down.
Yep. You got the ancient ore. And then... I'm surprised it's only 2 locks. I really thought there'd be a third somewhere. Then we reset. And we go back over here. I will say having the lantern makes getting the jar easier, at least. Got the broken ancient urn. Drop the jar, keep the urn. Or drop the lantern, keep the urn. We will need the lantern again, of course, but we need the complete urn. Oh, right, I can't just die. I have to leave the room. And then we run through the end of here. Drop this. Drop this. Snake this. Reactivate. Look, ancient urn. Bloody, make sure to lock it.
Yep. Don't make that mistake again.
Run back into the graveyard to get the lantern again. One, two, three. Grab the teddy. Koala. Lock the koala. Die. One, two, three. Oh, Nicholas is right here, right? Yeah. Unlock the koala, drop the koala. Get that. Pretty sure we don't actually need this. Go and die. grab this and lock it. And then die here. Unlock drop. And drop that again. Alright. The son sees his mother. Alright. Alright, what other achievements do I still need?
The sword one?
Yes.
Well, that one's easy.
Let me guess.
Uh,
I get the sword and I just drop it in front of the lizard.
you should try that.
I can only imagine how badly that will go, but sure, let's do that. It feels so bad to have gotten the lantern and just to be like, yep, I'm just going to abandon it now. Or to get the urn just to abandon it. So I'm just going to... I don't need to leave it now. It looks cool just being carried like that. Remember to do this. Okay, that didn't help. It's too impatient.
Got the big sword.
Did you hear that voice clip?
I did not. I have the stream muted, I just realized.
Oh. Yeah, I heard it just say, it's like, yeah!
Alright.
Luco, do that and beat the game. Without using a help. So, go back to the main menu. Start up a new game. So we have the code. So I believe I know the exact path to take. So we want to get into here. Actually, wait, I'm thinking about it. Shoot, do I need a lock? I could get the lock on my first loop. Guess we'll see if I need a lock. I might need a lock. Otherwise, loop 1, get out here. Loop 2, so it could be... Okay. Yeah. Loop 1, get the lock. Loop to get this, so either way, loop 2, I'm getting this. Just a matter of, because with the lock, I'd end the loop 2, getting the thing, and I would start loop 3 here, instead of starting loop 3. Basically the exact same point, yeah. So loop 1, I concern myself with getting the lock. I don't need that. All I need is this. And then I reset. And then loop 2, I can escape and get the chrono dust. I still find it just ridiculous that you can essentially skip the entirety of the forge. Because, oh, there's a back door out of the last room. Grab the chrono shard and lock it. And with the locked chrono shard of the graveyard, that's the end of loop 2. Going to loop 3. Drop this. Okay, okay. Gosh, I wish I had the full map. As I recall, I want to go down and hit that thing. And reach that by the end of loop 3. I don't think that I can make it any decently further. So enter loop 4. No, enter loop 3. Wait, what? 1? It says I'm only in loop 3, that's weird. Is the first one loop 0? I don't need this.
The code.
MA75. The Chronoquartz fault is all up in that. Okay. So here we are in loop number 4. I don't remember exactly where to go here, but I think it's this way. Yes. So the code for this is 0004. So now I have the Chrono Pass, and I can lock this.
Hmm?
But then I get stuck here. And I have to reset. But then I can go this way. Greetings, as the Guardian, I must warn you, you are not allowed to... Oh, you have the Chrono Pass. Come in then. Selenium needs help. I just need to step aside. Hello, I'm Selenium. I stay here if Morthus arrives. Prevent him from taking it. Oh, it's an object blocker I see on you. Okay. Wait a moment. Yes, it should work. I'm going to calibrate so it takes you to before the invention of the Chronoquartz. Time might become unstable for you. Chronoquartz gave birth to Morthus. Without the Chronoquartz, there is no Morthus. I'm going to send you to a distant past. You already tried to convince me. Didn't believe you at the time. Thanks to the Chronoquartz app. I have a second chance. Yeah, I give you my ring. It's my mother's, who passed away when I was a child. It means a lot to me. So unlock the Chrono Pass to pick up Solanum's ring. With it, the young Solanum will trust you more. Lock the ring. And of course we didn't get this part of the conversation because Morthus came in too late. Aha, I could get in there ever since loop number 6. I don't know what happened on loop 6 specifically to make that happen. Hello, I'm Solanum. I don't understand what you're talking about. How would you come to have my ring? I trust you enough to entrust you with this ring. Jump ahead to turn 10. We've reached the moment when a demon would have taken over the world if I had created the Chronoquartz. Wish I had fought that demon. I'm sure I could have defeated it. Oh no, you couldn't. The Savior said you would die fighting it. He saved both world and time, yet none know his name. He mostly saved himself. He didn't want to be stuck in a time loop. I didn't fully listen. Still, I'd begun researching the Chronoquartz. What'd you do with it? I burned it all, but I'm certain one research note is still out there.
Um.
54542. In the distant future, someone creates the Chronoquartz anyway. Unfortunately, I can't read that binary. No help. End the game without any help.
Yay. 5.
Note that's not the good ending, necessarily.
Wait, what?
I didn't get the achievement for the good ending. You have to go and find the last extra research note, I guess, and remove it. I guess.
Well, you did it in one less loop. What, 1 or 2 less loops? Then
No,
the
the demon
limit?
could respawn there ever since loop 6, and we did this in loop 5.
Ah.
Hey, Matthew!
Okay.
Oh, no, happy ending. Somehow this is a happy ending. So we got all the achievements.
Cool.
And that only took me about, what, 4 hours?
How much was the game?
$10?
Do you think you got your money's worth?
I think so. It was a really interesting sort of puzzle game type deal. What happens if I just continue from here? Okay, just continues from... Just starts loop 6. So we're already stuck in the bad ending. No, it's a really I just wish that there was a mode where I didn't have to worry about like the time, where I could just like hit a button
Wait a
and
minute.
rewind time without dying.
So this is now the bad ending? Like, this is Loop 6? What happens if you go and do this, like, go into the ending there, on the one where he starts being able to do it? What does he say?
Well, unfortunately... Oh no, yes, okay. I totally can because I have the Chrono Pass. So if I just run up into here and do all of this... the Guardian just need to step aside. There you go, you should be able to step in, blah blah blah. Da. Oh yeah! What if you come here and you don't have the object? You can't come here without an object blocker because you need a lock to lock the Chrono Pass.
Ah.
What if you had to hack the game and come in here without it? I'll take you to before the Chronoquartz was created. Also, I don't like the implication that our character here just basically gets stuck in this cell for the rest of all of time. Since you did distant pass before I made it, here, let me open up this and then give you the ring. Here, I give you my... and then he comes in. It's like, Selenium, you should have never opened this barrier. I can teleport here from the start of this loop.
Huh.
We reacted too late. Too bad you didn't do it one loop faster. The fastest that you could potentially do it. Here lies Solano. And yeah, you specifically have to get the bad ending in order to get the intended for the code. Here lies you. 2026 to 1305. So yeah, anyway. But it's like, yeah, getting the hourglass so you can explore... Yeah, getting the hourglass so that you can explore things more is really, really fun. I just wish that there was like an unlimited mode where you could just like walk around the whole map freely. And then yeah, bad ending, doesn't believe me, locks me up, leads to the start of the game.
Can you force a loop restart right now?
No.
Like, die and respawn? No?
No. I can't die right now.
Ooh. Okay, then.
So, yeah. Chrono Pass.
Now here's a question. Because the bad end leads back to, like, the beginning of the plot, with you in the cell and everything. Where does the player come from?
Fair question. I mean, truthfully speaking, it is entirely possible that the first iteration of the player character was actually just a thief who actually just wanted to steal the Chronoquartz. Came in, tried to steal it, you know, got arrested. And then they went through, like, the whole events of the game, blah, 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 tried to talk to the person, and then got arrested for being a supposed thief while not actually trying to steal that time. And then on the third iteration or further is when the game, like, the start of the game. We had already tried to convince him that, yeah, we had already tried to convince him and it didn't work. But yeah, it's entirely possible the character was just actually a thief.
What if the character originates from the future timeline at the end of the true ending? And is sent back to the very beginning? But again, we're all just full-on speculating.
But yeah, this
Either
game has a
way.
lot of little moments that made me as a player feel very smart. Like, oh hey, you use the glasses to see the future loops. But it's like, oh well, how can you have the past see the present? You drop the glasses so the past you can pick them up to see the present you, while you do what the future you did back when you were the past you.
Huh.
You dropped the glasses for your past self. Once you get the glasses, pretty much every version of you that you see is wearing the glasses.
Heh.
Except for that one. And then you can, like, incorporate yourself with, you know, future versions of yourself to learn things from yourself. To learn things that you shouldn't know because you're learning them from you.
I get it. Yeah, seems like a fun little game.
Yeah. Again, like, I do feel like that there could be... I feel like that there could be a bit more, like, an alternate ending where you somehow manage to get the good ending, but also find, like, the code. Because, like, the guy says, like, oh, hey, I left, you know, some paper with the Chronoquartz stuff somewhere or other. But then, of course, the far future where they make a new Chronoquartz, they have, like, guns and stuff, so they should be able to kill Morthus.
Yeah, you'd think. What's up? Just standing.
Oh, yeah, so I'm just reading a thing where someone apparently got a sequence break in the graveyard.
The thing that I saw was someone who was it here have a bug occurred where they tried to dropped the rainbow key in the starting cell and in the same loop reached the bad end. The rainbow key was still there during the credits, and they could even pick it up, but they couldn't open the door because of the bug. They're suggesting make that an actual Easter egg ending. Have the rainbow key, for the start of the, what is it, at minus 54, to just break out of the prison.
Just break out. That would be really funny if you could just break out of the prison during, like, the credits. But what would that lead to? That's a paradox. If you could...
Yeah.
Like, on the one hand, it would be really nice if you could, like, drop things in the cell at the start of, like, the final loop. And thus, like, give them to yourself for the start of a new game. So you can, like, drop the rainbow key in the cell and then you have it to start up a new game with. But it's like, I feel like that you can't drop locks. So what would be the most broken item to potentially drop that could really break the whole game open if you could give it to yourself at the start of the game?
Would it be the rainbow key?
No, because all the rainbow key does... I mean, the rainbow key breaks you out of the cell before turn 0, but at the start of the game it is turn 0, so it doesn't help there. It does the stuff with the blue key, but you don't really need the blue key. You don't need... Yeah, you don't need any of the keys in order to get the speedrun ending.
Okay. Well, then I guess the answer is probably the Chrono Pass.
I mean, true. The Chrono Pass, because then you could pick up the blue key and get in here for turn 9. No, that wouldn't actually help. You would need rainbow blue key or rainbow key and the Chrono Pass then.
Ah.
But then you can't beat the game without the Chrono Pass.
Yeah, that's also...
But if you had both, you get here on turn 7 and then get to the end on the first loop, which would be funny. the dust for the cemetery could work. Because you can pick up extra dust. So you could just, loop 1, get the lock. Loop 2. Oh no, that's right. 1, 2, 3.
Hang on. A thought occurs. Something.
10. No, you can't. Oh yeah, you could.
In the bad ending path, when you're like you're in Solanum's room, right? In the past? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have the Chronopass in your inventory right now?
Yes.
Okay, well then that's an interesting one, because it gets confiscated from you, and because your items get taken, so you don't have it at the start of the game. Is this the Chronopass that gets put into the vault, or is that one a different one gets made?
It is the Chronopass.
So where did the Chronopass come from?
What happens if you steal the Chronopass and then go and tell the and then go and watch the demon try to steal it?
That's a fun thought.
It's like, I feel like that, yeah, this game should have like a lot of little things that, you know, break certain sequences. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I need to check something.
Oh no.
Menu. Play. So someone says that supposedly... Now this might have been fixed. No, see? Infinite Chronopass. No. Apparently there used to be a bug where you could just walk through like the bottom of the door to get in without the code. But it's really neat because like going into this hallway over here, waiting for the time to run out when you have the hourglass, so you could just pass forward in time, and then seeing that the code is the loop that you are on.
Yeah.
Which of course makes me wonder, what if you're at loop like 10,000? Does the game like loop around? Like if you keep resetting enough, can you get the good ending again by getting to loop like 10,001? Because that would be hilarious.
That is an interesting thought.
I don't want to actually try it.
But should we ask it in the discussion?
Yes. I should ask that and just see. Or do you want to ask it?
No, you ask it because you own the game. I know I have access. Yeah.
Let's end this episode here.
We're still recording.
Yes, of course I've been. This has been fun. It's been nice. And yeah, I think we're done.